Hello, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. This is Latoya Charleston, the video star. Go to our IGs and check out the videos.
Yes.
She made one, and I made one that's going to be posted today.
I cannot wait to see yours.
4 years ago, I was in a wheelchair, y'all. Now I'm up dancing. I was very out of breath.
That's okay. I was too. Mr. CMP, All Money Shots on IG, a wonderful photographer. His team is amazing, and you will have the most fun ever booking with him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gave Puffy vibes. You too.
Vernon, Uncle E, we did. We was like, you know, you see me on the video.
True.
Let's talk about those Academy Awards. No host. They air Sunday, February 9th on ABC. Issa Rae was announcing them, and it was so funny because this year no females were directing, or one, got nominated for directors. So when she announced all the male nominees, she was like, "Congrats, guys."
Oh. You heard her.
My kind of petty.
Yes.
But no women directors, which is a disgrace.
It is.
Nothing for Eddie Murphy. Nothing for Robert De Niro. Nothing for Beyonce. Nothing for Jennifer Lopez, and her fans are hot. They're mad. Okay. A lot of people thought Jennifer Lopez would get nominated for Hustlers, but I think with the controversy last week with the woman who said she never agreed for this movie to be made about her life, and she's suing for up to $40 million.
And to be
that
clear,
could have hurt.
It's the ringleader, the one who Jennifer Lopez played. Yes.
Yeah. So, but it was they were all shut out. Nothing for Lupita Nyong'o. Nothing for Adam Sandler, who's in this movie called Uncut Gems.
And I heard that was amazing.
It's Adam Sandler like you've never seen him. Yes. He needed to do something where because to me he always played the same character all the time.
Over and over.
But in this one, nope, we're getting a different Adam Sandler. Okay. The Joker leads the nominations with 11. First R-rated movie to reach the $1 billion mark. Okay. Joaquin Phoenix is going to win. Once Upon a Time, The Irishman, 1917. They're all nominated for Best Picture. Okay. Cynthia Erivo, the only woman of color in those categories. She is nominated for Best Actress. Okay. She's nominated for Best Song, Stand Up. This is not a knock against Cynthia Erivo.
At all.
But in my opinion, the Academy Awards only wants to give African Americans roles when slave role. I did not see 12 Years a Slave because I could not bring myself to watch it.
Yeah.
It seems like if it's a slave movie or something like that, oh, it's the greatest performance ever made. Oh, you're going to get an Oscar.
I hate to say this, but is it white guilt taking over?
I don't know what it is, but it has to stop because we did a whole lot.
We do more than that.
After slavery, there's a whole bunch that you could just a whole bunch. But that's just my opinion. I don't think she's going to win. It's going to be Renee Zellweger for Judy Garland.
I still haven't seen it, but did you?
I want to see it. I did. I heard. Okay. I want to see it. I like stuff like that. Best animated short. There was a short animated by Matthew Cherry. He did a movie, Hair Love. It's about a black man doing his daughter's hair for the first time. Okay. The Obamas nominated for American Factory. We told you. We told you about that. It was so like funny. The Asian culture, American culture, and it wasn't meant to be funny, but I thought it was hysterical because they was looking at the Americans like, y'all sure take a lot of breaks.
You're doing it again?
You're taking another break.
You're clocking out already?
Already.
I'd be like, and yes, I am. Okay.
So those were. It's just going to be interesting. Jennifer Lopez. This is not a good week. You know she's performing at the Super Bowl February 2nd. Yes. Well, I'm hearing that her and Shakira aren't getting along.
What's going on there?
Because when they hired Jennifer Lopez, they said, Jennifer, it's you. Then all of a sudden they're bringing in Shakira.
Jennifer should have called and said, who all going to be there?
Nobody wants to cut their time.
I get it.
Nobody wants to cut their time. But I'm thinking, they're not going to have Gloria Estefan. Pitbull ain't coming. You gotta have Miami. I mean, we already know that Trick Daddy and Uncle Luke, they're not invited to the party.
Trick just got out. Is he still in jail?
He just got out.
Okay.
But I thought there'd be more of the Miami. I thought Pitbull would come up there and then Gloria Estefan.
Yep.
But you're only going to see Jennifer Lopez and Shakira at the end. Now, if they bring on Pitbull and everybody, it'll probably be Jennifer on this end, Shakira on this end. They're not getting along. It's interesting.
Can y'all please kiss and make up? I want both of y'all to be great.
You know, Will Smith doing a promo tour for Bad Boys for Life. He and Martin Lawrence. It opens theaters on Friday. He was on the Breakfast Club this morning, Power 105. Okay. Admitted that he was jealous over Tupac and Jada's relationship.
Wow.
Ain't that something?
That's nice that he's opening up about it. It just adds to the realness of them as a couple.
Speaking of Tupac, who watched Hopelessly in Love over the weekend? The story of Faith Evans and Biggie. I think I know why she ain't want nobody to see it. Whew. All right, she can't. We love Faith. Now,
love her. Love her.
We got to put that in front of it. Mm-hmm. But she just came across a little dumb. We're gonna blame it on age. Tink. Little like you ain't realized. First of all, now they need to do one on Biggie and Kim because Kim was there the whole time. If you let a man be with other women, this is what's going to happen. If he's going to get married on you, if he's going to have babies on you, you got to get out of that situation.
Get a whole nother girlfriend during the marriage on you.
Why are there 3 people in this relationship?
And I'm passing out.
The wife, the girlfriend, and the other girlfriend.
And I'm not passing out at your funeral. I'm sorry.
But you know what? I do believe that Stevie J and Faith, I think they're real. After seeing that, it seemed like it's a real relationship.
It's home for both of them in a sense.
Yeah.
So
but I won't be passing out the funeral if your wife is at the. Could
you imagine his wife sitting over there looking at you, talking about get up, and recent girlfriend talking about what are you doing?
What are you doing?
We need a Kim story. I need this from Kim's perspective.
I know
her words because
Puffy didn't speak in this and Kim didn't speak in it. Lil C spoke.
He sure did.
Lil C's likes rice and gravy like me.
Yes. And like you said earlier, Patty, we do tend to forget how old they were. They were all very young during this time. I couldn't even imagine. So,
but at some point, that light bulb has to go off and say, this is how I don't want to be treated. Yep. We were talking about the state of R&B last week. There's some good music coming. All I can say is Bruno Mars, Charlie Wilson, Stephen Marley, her. It's a lot of good stuff. I'm telling you.
Okay.
2020 is going to be a good music year for R&B.
Let's amp it up.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We're going to find out who gets in on Wednesday. But this is what I can tell you. The Doobie Brothers are getting in. Pat Benatar is getting in. The Dave Matthews Band is getting in. Judas Priest is getting in. Who may not get in? Whitney Houston.
What? Put her in there.
Biggie.
Put Biggie Smalls in there.
Rufus and Shaka Khan. There's a lot of people. You'd be surprised. In there. You'd be surprised at who's not in this Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, Flavor Flav ruined it for every rapper because back when Public Enemy got nominated, he gave a speech for 25 minutes. I think Professor Griff's was 20 minutes. It was a travesty. Nobody got them off the stage. And ever since then, hip hop has been like, we ain't doing y'all.
They should have had me on that stage. I'd have been like, get off.
LL Cool J. How come?
How
come? Yup. How come, Whitney? Come on.
Put Nippy
Greatest
in there.
voice of our generation. We're going to find out the total list on Wednesday. Any fans of the Atlanta show with Donald Glover?
It's a pretty good show.
I couldn't get into it.
It has spotty episodes for me.
It's coming back in 2021.
Well, stay gone. Maybe he's taking a page out of Issa book. Maybe he doesn't.
Congrats to Serena Williams, a tennis sensation, won her first title over the weekend. Her 24th tournament win. This is her first one since becoming a mom. She donated her money to the Australian fires. That movie, King Richard with Will Smith, is going forward. They've got the casting. They say it's coming out November 25th.
Okay.
Will is going to play Richard Williams. It had to be Richard when he had teeth.
Yeah.
Not when I interviewed him and he had no deodorant and no teeth. I told y'all about that story. He told me, I like your teeth. He was dating that young woman who wound up being no good. And the baby was dropping pretzels all on the floor. And it was a mess.
Well, come sit with Patty for some research. Because she can run it down. Exactly
I can only run down the later years.
But that's okay. We need that. Do you know how funny that would be if it was in the movie?
No, that's not going to be in the movie. It's about how he took his young daughters and made them tennis sensations. Yeah. So obviously that was a period where he had teeth. It was in the later years when he married that young girl that hit the fan.
She said, what you need them for?
She probably did. She said, you don't need no teeth.
Teeth? I'll chew it for you.
She was a hot mess, y'all. She sat here stroking her designer bag. We just knew. It was like, she don't love him. It was a mess. And then Richard was too old to be having some kid because he was like, sit your ass. You know, when you cranky and kids is running and he couldn't deal with no toddler.
Real black father like.
Yo, get over here.
Looking grandfather in this
Get over
regard,
here.
I guess.
It was funny. That won't be in the movie. Oprah Winfrey has dropped out of the Russell Simmons documentary. Are we surprised? I'm glad she did.
Yes. She felt that pressure.
Because if Harvey Weinstein ain't in it, then don't be coming after everybody else.
Exactly.
Oprah says she found a lot of discrepancies.
I'm sure you did. And I'm not... Go ahead.
Was one of them that Harvey wasn't in it?
Thank you. Did you feel that and if something did happen with this story with Russell Simmons, I believe it should be told. But Oprah, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Yes. Cory Booker has dropped out of the presidential race, saying that he ran out of money. Is the marriage still on to Rosario Dawson?
Ran out of that engagement right when the money ran out.
Abby Huntsman leaving The View to run her father's campaign. He's running for the governor of Utah. Okay. Abby, can you take Megan with you? Please. This is what I want them to do. Bring on Ana Navarro full time. She's a Latino conservative. She'll snatch Megan up and Megan will leave. Bring Anna on full time. Please.
At least offer it to her.
2 movies that didn't really do well over the box office this weekend, I was surprised. Like a Boss and Just Mercy. Like a Boss, Tiffany Haddish, Just Mercy, Jamie Foxx, Michael B. Jordan, Brie Larson. They only made like $10 million at the box office. I think it will do better with the streaming.
I can see that.
Swiss Beats. Alicia Keys being accused by his baby mama of threatening and abuse. She's also accusing their fans. This is the mother of the 11-year-old Nicole. She says she fears for her life. She feels humiliated. She ain't getting no child support.
Right?
Now, why ain't you getting no
child support? Girl, if you don't go and get behind down to the courthouse and get your money, it is his child. Stop. And the fans are beating up on her like that?
Well, you know these fans is crazy.
You don't need to stop, but
if you go public on social media, this is the backlash that you're going to get.
She did this. You took it there. And you're right, Patty.
But I don't understand why you're not getting no child support.
I don't get that
You
part.
know where to find them. Alicia's hosting the Grammys. Look at me with the segues.
Go on up there.
Alicia's hosting the Grammys at the end of the month. In less than 2 weeks, she's going to be there. I'm sure Swiss is going to be there, too. But, Oh, one more thing. On YouTube, this is a documentary about Magic Johnson and Cookie. How they met in college, and he did nothing but cheat on her and had babies. And then got sick. It's like, will you marry me? I'm sorry, I know it's cool.
Wait, he didn't ask her to marry him until after he got sick? Ladies, know your worth, please.
Know your worth. If you allow, and this goes out to men.
Yes.
So y'all listen to Auntie. If you allow somebody, you have to teach somebody how to treat you.
Yes.
If you allow it, and they've got girlfriends and side chicks and babies, and you stay and you stay and you stay, you're putting up with that because you want to.
Yep.
If you be like, I'm not dealing with this, you can't do this to me, it will stop. I know that it gets hard because you got love, and if it's good, you're twisted.
Be like, Lord, got me twisted
over you. But
yes, you're right.
People, you got to show people how to treat you.
Yes, you do.
In all aspects of life. What you will take, what you will tolerate. Have standards. Men, have standards.
Please.
Women, have standards. Have standards with everything. Whether it's on your job, whether it's in your relationship, whether it's with the relationship with your children.
Yes.
Have standards, how people should treat you, so they will know from the door where it comes from. You never know what you're going to get from me.
I love when Iyanla
Silly,
come through.
Iyanla, I'll start singing, even though I can't sing. But now, the video.
Yes.
A WDAS Patty. It's coming up this afternoon, so you can see it.
it.
Chocolate.divinity. That's where you can find Toya. Her video's up, too.
Yes.
We're video stars!
Make that bounce.
You know, you see me on the
Video. True. You definitely heard her on the radio.
It's not cute.
Not knowing.
Thank you so much for joining us. The channel is growing, y'all,
is.
and we're looking for big things in 2020. We like to give you entertainment scoop with a dash of humor. Have a great afternoon. Thanks for joining us.